Hey, World Entertainment, and we have some Predator Badlands news. We actually have a lot of Predator news, but this video we're going to stick with Badlands because we have confirmation of what the Predator is this time around. Elle Fanning's character, at least one of her characters, because we know that she is playing twins, but this only speaks about one of the characters. They did a presentation at CinemaCon. I'm not sure what exactly they showed. Apparently it was a trailer or some behind the scenes footage or something. But there is a bit of a breakdown which we'll also be talking about in this. But it's getting confirmation of what it is, where it's set and stuff like that. It is a bit concerning what we hear with this. So let's dive into this. This, of course, is the movie that's meant to be coming out in December. I think it is. It's either November or December. I think it's December. So, Disney's panel at CinemaCon has ended a few hours ago in Las Vegas. This was yesterday, by the way. And there is heaps of Predator Badlands news. Various media outlets have been reporting what was shown. Actress Elle Fanning was on stage to talk about the film, and she confirms she plays a character called Fia. While we previously knew that Predator Badlands would see a Predator step up as the protagonist, Fanning also revealed that her character teams up with the Predator. Now, just before I move on with that, you're hearing there she confirms she's playing a character called Fia. That's one of the sisters, because she's playing twin sisters. Or at least it's suggested twin sisters. There's a possibility that she's playing a clone of herself. Either way, there's two of her in the movie, but this is only confirming that there's one. But we are now also hearing, we've heard the idea that they wanted to make the Predator the protagonist of the movie, and now that's getting confirmed as well, which is a bit concerning actually. But anyway, her statement was saying, "Something unprecedented happens in this movie, and my character is not the one being chased. My character actually teams up with the Predator, and you get to see him in a whole new light." By the way, I'm reading this article off AVP Galaxy, so if you're wondering, that's where I'm reading this from, not all the other articles. So according to that hashtag show, Fia and the new Predator are on the hunt for something that can't be killed. Some outlets are also commenting that Fia may be cybernetic or augmented. According to Disgusting Films, the footage shows we see her eyes roll to all white, which sounds a lot like Alien Romulus's Andy when he reboots. So yeah, this could be the idea that maybe Fia is either the clone or whatever she may be, and not the physical person, which this kind of leans more into that idea. So during the panel, some concept art was shown. You can make out the Predator mask. This is also the first look at the Predator Badlands logo. So yeah, they had this presentation and you can see it there. I actually thought this was an image from the trailer. I didn't realize it was concept art. But yeah, you can see he's kind of, for some reason, the Predator is in a hood and stuff. To be honest, I don't know whether that's actually the Predator or whether maybe that's the other version of Fia. Being the fact that it looks very slim. I'm just curious. That could be the case. That could be like, oh, let's throw people off and make them think this part's actually the Predator. But yeah. And then, of course, we get the official logo of Predator Badlands. Interesting that the A is written very similar to how they did the A for Alien Romulus and the upcoming Alien Earth. So I wonder if they're hinting that maybe there's something to do with xenomorphs in this. Probably not, but it's just interesting. This anyway talks about now the footage from the trailer. So it says, a trailer for Predator Badlands was also shown. The Predator crash lands on an alien planet and has to fight to survive. The Predator is the one being hunted by much bigger beasts, including a giant-ass kaiju beast all by himself. Elle Fanning's character helps him. There's a shot of a few dozen people hunting the Predator. The trailer reportedly shows off the Predator using a speeder bike and a sword that heats up at the end. There's a quick glimpse of the Predator without his helmet, and it reportedly looks closer to the classic design, but with a darker skin tone. Prior to introducing Elle Fanning, we also had a new description of the plot of Predator Badlands from the host, who explained that the film revolves around when a young warrior is outcast from his clan on an indistinguishable planet. He discovers he must fight to the top of the food chain, but he's not alone on his journey. So clearly, this time we're seeing a predator, a young predator according to this, getting exiled by whichever predator clan he's a part of, and basically sounds like wants to prove himself. Which is funny if that's the case, and Elle Fanning's going to help him, because it's the case of, you realise to get onto the top of the food chain and be the best he can be for his clan, it means he's probably going to start hunting you as well. So it's interesting. But Predator Badlands is directed by Praise Dan Trachtenberg and will be released November 7th, 2025. Thanks to Mudbutt and blah blah blah, all these other people who put in various links and crap like that. Now, if this one is the November one, then the animated one must be the one that's for December. I could have sworn that Badlands was meant to be for December. But either way, it sounds interesting. Like, there's a lot interesting in there, but it's also really weird and worrying. Again, though, this really should highlight for people that this is not a sequel to Prey. This is its own thing, a very much standalone thing, set in the future and all that type of stuff. And as you hear there, confirms as well, not set on Earth. So when exactly we'll get that trailer, don't know. It doesn't sound like there's a hell of a lot in there. It sounds like it's a very short, brief trailer, like your essential teaser trailer. But either way, it's out there, or it's being showed at CinemaCon, so I wonder when or how long it'll take Disney to actually release it for the masses to see. But the idea of the kaiju being the protagonist and teaming up with Elle Fanning is a bit... yeah, I don't like that idea, but I'll have to wait to see what it looks like in motion and context, the trailer and stuff, and we can really kind of gauge it. But as of now, I'm curious, but also very nervous about it. So we'll wait and see what happens. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.